up, YouTube? Topaz Jace back for another requested review, and this one is to that Bugsy Exotic. And brother, I got a bunch of issues with this one right here, even though I do understand what you're trying to do right here, because this comes off as a summertime like anthem right here, where you're honestly trying to have a good time with the video and it all can come together, but yet the issues just start from the beginning, just musically. Like lyrically, you are still far from where you need to be. Where the basic concept here is you pretty much talking about a bunch of super exotic women that you perceive to be exotic, that you really like and enjoy to be around, as you shout out a bunch of individuals, like you said Angelina Jolie, you said Kim Kardashian, you said Aletta Ocean. And for those of you who don't know who she is, she's a porn star and all that, man. And you know, that's not anything unique either, because when you go back to what Childish Gambino did with Bella Anderson, you kind of come to realize that a lot of the porn stars may attempt to try to cross over with hip-hop. And there's nothing wrong with this right here, man. My core issue is you could have done this a lot better. Could have made this into something much more. Like, you take the exoticness of these individuals and include it metaphorically about those individuals and such. Like, something that I probably would have said if I was running with this concept. She's Padma while cooking up the food, but yet Rihanna with the attitude. Like, if you understand what I'm trying to do right there, if you understand who Padma is first. Like, there was a show, it was like America's Top Chef and all of that, man, where Padma was like the host, and which she was kind of cute. She wasn't the baddest of all of that, but ultimately she was just there with the food. I would use that like, okay, my perfect woman that's exotic would be one that's so around food like she was around food. And then the attitude like Rihanna. And Rihanna is notorious for being petty and all of this stuff, man. And that's honestly what a lot of dudes really like about her. Like, you could have did that. Like, use these exotic women as metaphorical to go ahead and deliver punchlines. Now, what's really dope about this review today is the fact that my uncle just happened to pop up on me while I was listening to your stuff, man, and we started sitting down and talking back and forth, because he is a professional engineer and such, man, and he wanted to sit me down and tell me exactly what he would have done differently when you were recording your songs and all that, man. So this is some key knowledge you should definitely pay attention to. So what he said was that effect that you put on yourself, that auto-tune, man, is way too much. And I completely agree with him. And the way he put it, like, okay, if you wanted to put that on your voice, you can do it during the hook and then not the verse, or you can do it during the verse and not the hook, because you're ultimately draining people. To go along with those effects, man, you need quality vocals in order to balance it all out. Like, if you go back to the people who popularized it, man, it was usually because they had that sound effect, but yet they had actual abilities to sing to go on top of it, or they had people going underneath them who was doing background vocals to actually make it pop out and make it actual quality. But by just using this to go ahead and cover up the fact that you are not that good of a singer and you're trying to make a singing type song, man, it is not going to pan out. Now, the video was pretty cool. It's just there were certain aspects about it that I wish you didn't do. Like, you honestly didn't need the drone for this one in particular, because honestly you didn't have enough people in the one area where you were at doing this, man. It made everything look so much smaller when you went on ahead and did the drone there. Like, that wasn't honestly needed. And another key thing about the video, man, is how many brands that you're not only talking about, but yet you were also showing up in here. And I'm hoping that at least a couple of these people paid you a check here, because this is something that, you know, you could watch from that Defiant Ones with Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine and all that, man, when they were promoting the Beats headphones. You don't understand how powerful it is for you to be having individuals' brands in your video. And honestly, you're giving these individuals free promotion if you're not getting paid for all of this. And which you were shouting out and putting on Tropics, Four Loko, Polo, E&J, Ciroc, all of these people should pay you a check, because honestly, they're not doing anything for you. But with you becoming more popular and such, man, people are looking at you like, okay, if he's drinking Four Loko, then I think I should go ahead and drink Four Loko, and you could honestly be selling some Four Lokos and not be getting anything from it, and that's not a good look. So when you do videos and have any kind of alternate brands and stuff in your stuff, you always want to blur all of this stuff out. You never want to shout out individuals in your verses, man. Instead, you want to build up your own. So whatever success that you do on, you can go ahead and flip it on a bunch of different things. Like when Jay-Z was coming up, he decided to go ahead and say, forget Cristal, let me go ahead and do my own thing with Ace of Spades. In which that's how he started making more money. In the end, I definitely like the attempt here, man. I definitely see that you're trying to make a summertime jam and you hitting at exactly the right time, man, right before the weather begins to change up all the way like that, dude. But yet, you still have a long ways to go. You still gotta polish your craft all the way up, man. You still got to get better, and I would stop promoting all of these other people. But everybody go ahead and check this video out, man. It's on WarStar right now. The link to it is in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.